Welcome to this presentation on IBM Real-Time Compression. My name is Steve Keniston, Global Storage Efficiency Evangelist, and today I'd like to talk to you about maximizing your NAS storage investment with real-time compression. Storage administrators these days are well versed in the issues that go along with data growth. As data grows, so does the capital expense required to facilitate that growth. It is also important to recognize that as the capital expense grows, so does the operational expense. Snapshots, clones, replicas, backups, and data management all create significant operational expense as data continues to grow. And as all these costs are growing, your storage budget remains the same or even decreases year over year. It's time to take control of your storage. It's important to make intelligent acquisitions of new technology that allow you to make your storage more efficient. These technologies come in the forms of better storage management through tiering, data deduplication, and real-time compression, and the focus should be on tackling the data issues at the source on primary storage. IBM Storage Efficiency starts with IBM Real-Time Compression. As storage administrators are thinking about their next storage technology refresh or capacity upgrade, they know that their storage must be smarter, the ability to store as much as 5x more data to improve their data analytics, better, have the ability to shrink data in real time without impacting performance while data is active, faster, reduce I/O bottlenecks, greener, reduce overall utilities in the data center, and be more efficient, achieving up to 80% more storage utilization in their existing storage footprint. IBM's real-time compression technology allows it to achieve their business goals. IBM's real-time compression consists of 35 patents that are not about compression at all, but how to make compression both real-time and random access. IBM real-time compression leverages industry-standard Lempel-Ziv, or LZ compression, algorithms, allowing users to get up to 80% optimization efficiency in their storage, reducing their overall cost per gigabyte. As I mentioned before, the IBM real-time compression IP is about how to make LZ compression real-time and random access, and by doing so ensures that there is no impact to your existing storage performance. And finally, the IBM real-time compression appliance for NAS installs transparently in front of your existing IP-based storage without requiring any change to your applications, servers, networks, or storage. The IBM real-time compression appliance for NAS comes in two models: the STN 6500, which supports up to 16 1 gigabit Ethernet connections, and the STN 6800, which supports up to 8 10 gigabit Ethernet connections. These appliances are based on the latest IBM X server systems for enterprise-level performance, and these systems are simple to architect. The solution mainly takes into consideration the existing network connectivity to your IP-based storage and your throughput objectives. Implementing the IBM real-time compression solution is very simple. As with most of our customers, they are set up in an HA environment with one active and one passive link to their storage. Simply move the active link to the passive link on one storage device and implement the IBM real-time compression appliance. Once installed, perform the same operation on the opposite link. Once complete, the IBM real-time compression appliance is now in line. The appliance takes on the personality of a network bridge. Before compressing any data, we simply store data as you normally would to the array, ensuring 100% transparency. Once you're comfortable with the appliance being in place, you begin to compress data, and you can do so by selecting which file shares and even which data you would like to compress by file type. Finally, users have the ability to go in and reduce the data that has already been stored on their storage by running an add-on module called Compression Accelerator, which allows customers to speed their time to ROI. Customers can compress data by policy, ensuring there is no impact to users on the system. The key question most storage administrators ask is, doesn't this solution impact my storage performance? And the answer is simply no. As data is compressed before it gets to the storage array, and if you think about the slowest moving part in the storage being the disk actuator arm, then by compressing data before it is stored means the disk actuator actually moves less, requiring less CPU. In addition, whatever the compression ratio is you see on disk, let's say 4:1, means you actually get 4 times the amount of disk space in your disk cache. This means you can achieve as much as 4 times as many cache hits, meaning your application reads may never have to go to disk. And finally, while the IBM Real-Time Compression Appliance has no write cache, it does have read cache much like your storage array, thereby allowing you to serve data even closer to your application. In fact, IBM has tested the real-time compression appliance using real data and industry standard tests, proving the points we just made. Lower disk utilization resulting in lower CPU utilization, and getting great transaction response times. For a copy of this paper, please go to the Resource Center on www.realtimecompression.com. Customers then ask what type of compression rates they should expect to see. As with every answer in IT, it depends, and your mileage may vary depending on your data type and how you leverage your application and your data, but this chart shows an average compression ratio for many different file types. The best way to know what compression ratio you would get for a specific file would be to WinZip that file to get a good approximation of the expected compression ratio. IBM's real-time compression has hundreds of customers worldwide with many different use cases. Here's an example of a few. Shopzilla is an online comparison shopping website that was able to increase their storage efficiency by 50%. They were able to store twice as much data in their existing storage footprint. Additionally, because of the reduction in data, they achieved a 25% reduction in their backup windows and were able to much more effectively manage their 200% year-over-year data growth. Polycom was able to leverage IBM's real-time compression to reduce their Microsoft Home Directory data growth by 75%, and also create a DR site by replicating less data and network bandwidth costs. Senwise runs IBM real-time compression in an Oracle environment on NAS and sees an 83% smaller storage footprint and a 2x increase in overall transaction processing time. HelpHire in London deals with some of the same issues as we do here in New York City in the United States when it comes to power, cooling, and floor space issues. By leveraging IBM real-time compression, they were able to reduce their storage footprint by 4x. And Mazda was able to increase their storage efficiency by 67%, allowing them to keep more data online to be more competitive in the auto industry. IBM real-time compression allows customers to have 2 key value propositions: TCO savings and a competitive advantage. In this example, you can see a customer with 100 terabytes of capacity and running out was able to deploy the IBM real-time compression solution for less money than buying new storage, and making that 100 terabytes of capacity effectively look like 312 terabytes of capacity, giving the customer a 3 almost $500,000. In this example, you can see that a large oil company was able to keep 3x more data online to do more analytics on their data in real time. This led to the company outbidding their next highest competitor by almost 20% for land that had, in quotes, some oil. Everyone at the time who was bidding against them thought the company was crazy, until the results yielded in a $7 billion profit. Being able to do more data analytics allowed this company to see that the land they were purchasing was rich with oil, something their competitors couldn't do in a timely manner. The moral of the story: know more than your competitors sooner. IBM's real-time compression technology attacks the data growth issue at the source, making your primary storage 2 to 5 times more efficient. By doing so, you can be more competitive in today's business while also having better handle on controlling both capital expense and operational expense throughout the data lifecycle, from primary storage to your DR sites to your secondary storage, your archive, and even your backups, including seamlessly working with your existing data deduplication solutions. Get started today. Take advantage of our online predictive modeling tool at www.realtimecompression.com/ROI and see how you can increase your overall storage efficiency, lower your CapEx and OpEx, reduce power and cooling and floor space, and have a positive impact on your backups, RPOs, and RTOs. Give your storage more space. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation on IBM's real-time compression technology. For more information, please see our resource center at www.realtimecompression.com.